Alright, welcome back. You listen to your boy DJ No BS, and I'm accompanied by my boy. You want to introduce yourself?
I'm James Armstrong. Close friends and family call me JJ. Was Mic Man here at Carolina, or am Mic Man here at Carolina. Was cocky for 4 years, and pleasure to be on the show.
Alright, so I'm going to tell you what we just played. First, we just played No Flex Zone. Then we played Often by The Weeknd and Made Me, which is one of my favorite songs right now by Kmag. Alright, so right now we're going to talk a little bit to JJ about what it's been like being Mic Man. Now, you've been cocky for the last 4 years. You were out at the football games, doing your thing at halftime before the game. So you've been... So you had a very unique perspective out of those football games, and that's something that we talked about last year. All right. Now, tell me how different it is this year, being Mic Man, being up on that stage, not having to cover your face, and actually being who you are.
Well, I'll say freshman year I was actually a student in the student section. Started as cocky later on my freshman year, so I got to be a student in the student section when Alabama was here. We took down number 1 Alabama with game day in town. There was nothing like being a student in the student section after staying up all night on the horseshoe and getting a big win. So graduating from that into putting the suit on at football games was huge. Definitely really hot, sweaty,
I can imagine.
To an extent stinky, which is kind of the pleasure of the Mic Man costume. It doesn't smell as bad as cocky does. A lot more easy to move around in, but that's just that. You've got to move around. Definitely the character of Mic Man is a whole lot more to portray. It's a whole body movement where the cocky costume kind of does a lot of the work for you. It's very animated in itself. As Mic Man, you gotta be on at all times. Pleasure in being Mic Man is you get to watch the game a lot more than you do as cocky.
Oh yeah.
Cocky, obviously, you've got some stuff between your real eyes and cocky's eyes that hurt your vision a little bit off and on. It's more reactionary, living in the moment, living in the adrenaline pumped atmosphere. But as Mic Man, you get to kind of feed off what's actually happening in the game. You've got to have that awareness, and luckily something I can bring to the table is just being able to watch the game and bringing the right stuff at the right time.
Now, being up on that stage, being in front of everyone, tell me how that presentation is different, because now it's you in front of the student section with the microphone. Before, it was you on the field, running around the field in a suit, not being able to use your voice.
Definitely a lot more solidarity in the sense that I'm the same species as my fans, which is fun. So I like to think of me as just one of the folks in the student section. Of course, helping the cheerleaders out, helping the band out, getting those chants and cheers as loud as possible, helping everyone stay on the same page. Being out in front of everybody is a little different for me, something I wasn't used to before cocky.
Yeah.
So cocky kind of got me used to it. But I tell you, it's just an opportunity for me to glorify God and use my comfort with that to the best of my abilities and really elevate the student section to the next level.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you, that Georgia game was something else. Glad to have been a part of that.
I can imagine that.
Hopefully, I think it goes up from there.
No, yeah. Now, was it a hard transition going from cocky to Mic Man? Because you tried out for this job and you beat out a lot of people. So obviously you were doing something right to get the job. But was it a hard transition for you to go from cocky to Mic Man?
It was the right thing at the right time. 4 years, I'm almost funny, and that's my Twitter handle at I am almost funny. It's a common fact. Words aren't always my friend. I try to make situations, and so to have 4 years of not talking, being told like my whole job was keep your mouth shut, and turning that page, flipping that switch, into having a job that just involves talking a lot is definitely, it was the right thing at the right time, the right turning of the page, the next chapter.
Yeah.
As far as it being the right thing, it's just a fun next level way to represent the university and honor my passions to the best of my abilities. So
that's some interesting stuff, man. All right, we're going to keep this going. I'm going to play a couple more songs for you first. I'm going to play Rihanna Poured Up Remix. Then I'm going to play Freak No More by Migos. And then I'm going to play, what am I going to play? I'm going to play Lonely by the Speaker Knockers, all right? So, all right, keep listening.
Band names or something else.
Yeah, they really are. All right, so keep tuning in. We're going to talk more about Mic Man, being Mic Man, what it's like a day in the life of Mic Man when it comes to game day. All right, so keep listening. We talking about some hot stuff, all right?